Ronald, first of all, some fantastic news for two of your players over the last 24 hours or so. Nathaniel Clyne being called into the England team for the first time, and this morning José Fonte into the Portugal squad as well. You must be very happy for them, first of all.
Yes, of course. I think they are waiting a long time for that goal for the national team. I think both players, I'm very happy about how they played this season. And it's always a great feeling to be part of the national team. And that means for Clyne a good step forwards, but the same is for José. And maybe tomorrow we will get the same news for Pelle. We will wait for that. But that means a lot to the players. But that means a lot to the club, because they deserved these goals for the national team, because they are doing a great job in this season.
I think we make it the 13th and the 14th player to be called up for international duty next week from your squad. That's a great reflection, I think, on how well the season has started.
Yeah, the last time we had as well a lot of players for the national teams, but now still more, because the last goals of them, and that makes the club much bigger than the club is, because we have a lot of international players. That shows the qualities, that shows how strong the team is, and that's great news.
That news that Clyne and José received, does that put them in a good place for this weekend? Does it boost their confidence ahead of a game at White Hart Lane?
Yeah, for sure. That gives a very good stimulation for the players, but still not the international break. We have to play against Tottenham on Sunday, and with a good result, the players go with a lot of confidence to the national team.
Tottenham, of course, only played last night in the Europa League. Did you have a chance to watch that game?
Yeah, I watch it, and we know a lot about the team. We have to wait about the team who will start, because they change a lot, but they have a difficult start in the season. But it's a new game with new possibilities.
Is this a good sort of game to end a batch of fixtures on, going into the international break? It's a high-profile game. It's a good, challenging game for your players.
Yeah, it's a lot of attention for the players, because Tottenham away is a big game, and is a game where we can show our qualities, and and for that we need good training sessions to have the spirit and to have the confidence, and that's one. The second is that we have to show it.
Much will be made of the fact that Tottenham, of course, are now managed by your predecessor, Mauricio Pochettino, certainly for the fans, but as a team and as a group of staff, is it not something that really comes into your thinking?
No, not in my personal way, because I wasn't in the Premier League last season. Maybe for Pochettino, for himself, it's always a little bit special. I know that from my old situations, if you move the club, if you leave the club, and you take over another one, and you have to play against your ex team, then it's always a little bit special. Maybe for these players, but that's not influence in the game, or even not in the result.
Obviously, there's two ways to look at it, isn't there? That your players know his style very well, but perhaps he knows some of your players quite well as well. So it's an interesting tactical battle there.
Yeah, but that's the tactical part of football, and that's an important one. It's an important part, but there are some different parts as well for to have a good game and to have a good result.
You've said before how important it is to end a batch of fixtures going into the international break on a win. I imagine that's something you're looking to again this weekend.
Yes, of course. We know that that's a difficult one, but every game is difficult, because all the teams are strong, all the teams has a lot of qualities, and they have a big squad. What I said before, we have to wait which team will starting, but we have to prepare ourselves in the good way what we did in the last few games.
In terms of your options, you were without Florin Gardos last weekend as well as Maya Yoshida. Are they any closer to coming back into your squad?
Florin, yes, he did the training session today, and if there is no reaction tomorrow, he will be part of the squad for Tottenham. Yoshida not. He's we have now the contact to the medical staff of the national team, because we prefer that he will stay and to recover and to be fit for the next one.
Otherwise, though, your squad looking in good shape for this one?
Yeah, we are in a good physical way. That show our results what we have every day about the physical stage of the team, and that's very good, and that's important.